Fightality. Ladies and gentlemen, for fight number 3, in the red corner, once again fighting out of Kadath Boxing Club, the overall record of SL Olympic silver medalist, making her professional debut, Charlotte Lights Out LaFleur. And in the blue corner, out of Rosario, with a record of 22-13, ILY, the Argentinian assassin. Ladies, let's get it done.
Titus, who do you think is going to be the fighter's favorite here tonight out of this match?
Well, you mean the fan favorite? You know, I see a mix here. Charlotte has just recently did well at the Grid Games, and then ILY, you know, one of the current women's champions right now over at KBCL. You know, ILY's held that belt for a while, and she's being tested a lot around the grid. But I think it's good for her because, you know, it increases her skill level.
Oh, most definitely. Oh, they're going straight in the middle. Dancing around a little bit. Charlotte trying to swing, ILY able to miss those.
Right for the attack. I was told not to count Charlotte out. I have not seen her fight. I have seen ILY fight. She's pretty damn good. Charlotte with right hands just chasing ILY around the ring. Not giving in. She's going for this one early for sure. Another right hand, and that one hurt the Argentinian. Tries to find some composure. Another right hand misses. Charlotte backs down just in time.
Looks like it's a good bit of dancing around here. You know, KBC's got one win tonight. I wonder if they could bring 2 wins back to their gym tonight. They're kind of moving around for each other. Charlotte's like she's going in for attack and kind of getting her stamina back.
Pretty even on the score. Charlotte LaFleur currently has the upper hand with 1 point. However, she is going for the attack and going early. Trading blows is not exactly the game plan that she came in here in mind.
Charlotte reminds me of this other boxer, Braden. She's very powerful and precise in her punches, and when you get hit with one, it's like a cinder block that just landed on you. So, and Braden right now, you know, he's the current international champion over at KBCL. So, you know, Charlotte's right up there.
looks like they're exchanging blows back and forth a little bit there, and he kind of, Charlotte kind of dancing back out, wanting to, save her stamina up. As you know, ILY has a lot of stamina. She can take a lot of hits. I guess maybe she's strategically trying to get Charlotte, down in some stamina, while she tries to recover her body a little bit. Like you said, ladies and gentlemen, whenever it comes down to these hits, these boxers are definitely bruised up after a fight, that's for sure.
Yeah, I see ILY, on the ropes in defensive mode right now. Charlotte is definitely on offense this round. She does take a little breather here and there, but ILY's gonna have to capture that pace that she's kind of setting right now.
Oh yeah, most definitely. That's a great first round. Titus, who's winning the score right now?
Well, right now you got Charlotte up 10-9 in this professional match in the first round. As I said, she is kind of setting the pace right now in that first round. ILY was more on the defensive side. We'll see if that switches up in round 2. Charlotte does take breaks here and there between her flurries. She's got a very good combo set that goes on. But ILY's got that boxing knowledge, so she should be able to, capture that.
Oh yeah, Mike, what's your thoughts on this so far?
Certainly not what I expected coming into it, as has been the case for all bouts this evening. Charlotte is putting a pummeling on ILY, regardless of what the score says. I can certainly see the pain in the eyes of ILY, who is taking a beating for sure. Whether she will be able to persevere through it is yet to be seen, but we don't have much time left for that. As they go, chasing each other around once again, Charlotte is just absolutely hammering. The rope-a-dope is in effect right now, if I'm even allowed to say that. Do we still say that? Is rope-a-dope still a thing, Titus?
It is now.
It is now, absolutely. I'll go with it. It was in a movie I saw, so we'll take it. And, I mean, I did watch Rocky IV 3 times this week, so I kind of...
There you go.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. I don't even know half the words that even meant.
Rocky IV, it's fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic. He goes to Russia. There's this whole thing. Adrian gets pissed off as you do in the boxing movies. If I could change, you could change. It was a big speech. You really ought to watch it. I mean, Hyvid's not a thing anymore, but we can figure something out, Jack.
For sure. It looks like they're over there taking some good hits on both exchanging on some pretty powerful hits there. And, again, I definitely would not want to get my face broke from taking a hit from both of these fighters here tonight. They're very good in training. So that's definitely the strength, using all that body weight plus the muscle weight to sit there and hit somebody. It definitely can hurt.
And another right hand from ILY. Trying to make something of it. Charlotte LaFleur is not making this easy at all. Came in with a game plan and is setting it up perfectly from what I can see.
You good over there, Titus? When you get you some water?
I believe we have a sponsor that refers to that. Does it not? Not the water, but the coffee.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're definitely kind of going in and out.
Each one trying to save their energy, but at the same time, put some blows on their opponent. It really is a tough back and forth there, trying to do both at the same time. Because when you have your opponent, I mean, honestly, if somebody comes up to me and starts throwing blows, I'm gonna try to reciprocate. I'm not gonna, you don't run away right away, then people make fun of you. But another round in the books. What does the score say as opposed to what we're currently seeing, Jack?
Well, we got after 2 rounds, it's 2018. Charlotte is leading, 10-9 each round. So Lily's gonna have to, you know, get a knockdown here, or be able to outpace Charlotte on landing these punches.
And from what I've seen so far, it doesn't look like that's going to happen. But it isn't over until we see it on the mat.
That is correct.
Third round, let's get it in. Make sure y'all make some noise for these fighters here. You know, they were doing a pretty good show. Represent that team.
And just so everybody knows out there that this is skill-based. This isn't, you know, none of this is pre-planned. This is if you were skillful or not.
Oh, down goes ILY! The right hand to the jaw of the Argentinian assassin puts her on her back. She does make her way up, trying to find her legs in the moment. Charlotte LaFleur says, no ma'am, I am taking this one. You will not have it. Over to the corner once again. Charlotte is putting the attack on and not holding back. ILY trying to get away, up against the ropes in the back corner. Another right hand. Charlotte takes a jaw hit. That one hurt, but she is not phased. Once again, over, left, right, left, trying to trade blows. It doesn't look like ILY is going to get on top of this one. Another to the back from Charlotte LaFleur, and ILY down on one knee. This one has turned out to be amazing, gentlemen.
And that is it.
Good fight, you two. Good fight.
Wow. What a final ending to the third match of this one. I told you it was going to be good. Whoa.